Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, this is Mike with TradeWinds RV Center, here to congratulate you on your purchase of your Jayflight 284 BHSW travel trailer. I'm here to walk you around it, show you how to use a few things, get the best out of your camping experience. Let's talk first about arriving at the campsite. I have you slide in right now. Once it's out, I want you to take a look at it and how much room you're going to need. You want to park accordingly so that you have plenty of room for that slide to come in and out unhindered. Preferably nothing hanging directly over top of it. I also want you to think about where your water and electricity hookups are. Your water is going to be at the rear of your off-camp side. City water connect there for plugging into the parks. Then your power is on the rear of the unit, stored inside. So park accordingly so you can utilize the facilities at the campsite. Once you've arrived, you unhook your hitch. Our hitch man will go over doing that with you. First thing you're going to do is you're going to level your unit. Now, I do have a level here for side to side. You'd have a power tongue jack with a light on it. Simply raise or lower. I recommend throwing a bubble on the side of the unit, about the middle on your off-camp side. Get your unit nice and level. Once you have your unit level, next thing you do is stabilize your unit. On all four corners, you have stabilizing jacks. 3/4 inch socket handle. And just crank these to the right and run them down. Now, remember, these are stabilizing jacks, not leveling jacks. You're only going to want to run these down until your unit's stable. I do recommend jack pads. Jack pads that can protect the feet of your stabilizing jacks from dirt, debris, hot blacktop in the summer. You can run these down with a socket driver and impact driver. Remember, you're only going to want to run these down until they're taut. These are not leveling jacks, these are stabilizing jacks. So once you have your unit level, go ahead and run all four of these down on each corner. Get your unit nice and stable. Once you got your unit level and stable, we're going to go ahead and hook up your power and electricity. Now again, your power is all the way at the rear of the unit. You have 30 amp service. Stores conveniently right inside here. At the end of your long 30 amp cord, if you need to plug into 110, and your convenience pack will be this 30 to 110 adapter. Got our power hooked up. Go ahead and hook up our city water. Right here in the back of the unit, city water connection. First and foremost, use your water pressure regulator. This water pressure regulator is going to reduce the water pressure to 40 to 50 psi, protecting the lines inside your unit. Always use this when putting liquid into your unit. Hook up your water pressure regulator, hook up your hose, but don't turn your water on yet. Let's go find your hot water heater. So on the rear of your unit, just to the right of your power, is the access panel to your hot water heater. All we're going to do at this point is return our drain plug. You may have left it out from last time you were camping. Go ahead and put that drain plug back in. Once that's securely in, you can go ahead and turn your hose on. Once the hose has been on for a little while, you're going to go ahead and come up here on this pressure release valve. You're going to pull on that and release the air out of the lines. Once the air is completely out of the lines, you have a nice steady flow of water coming out of here. Then you know your hot water heater is full and you can light it from indoors. Further instructions here if you need them. Got our power hooked up, electricity hooked up, water hooked up. Let's say you're going to go camping and you're not using city water. On your campsite of your unit, use your potable water connections. Simply fill this up with a hose, non-pressurized. Do the same thing with your hot water heater, burp the air out of the lines. Again, you can turn it on from indoors. Just remember, when using potable water is when you're going to want to use your water pump. Don't turn on your water pump for city water. It's already pressurized. Alright, water and electricity is hooked up. Let's go ahead and walk you around the outside before taking you inside and deploying your slides. To the left here is a furnace heat release. If you got your furnace on, steer clear of that. It'll get rather warm. There's access to the back of your fridge and a vent for your microwave. You have a couple of 110 plugs out here. Coming down to your outdoor kitchen. Simply pull this out. You do have your hose here, which connects right up there, and then down here to this quick connect LP. Stores away. Around to the back of your unit, you have your spare tire. I recommend grabbing a cover for that. Looks like a brand new spare tire, but I would throw a cover on it to keep it from dry rotting. We got those in the store. Remember, anything that I mentioned from our store, you do have a 10% off coupon to use. Utilize that while you can. Cable and satellite hookup. Down here's your black and gray tanks, easily stored in one area, so you'll be able to dump easy. Up to the left here, use your 751 key, and that'll open up an outdoor shower. Of course, your slide. Your pass-through storage. This unit does already have a level on it, so you might want to just utilize that. Coming around the front, your batteries. Check your battery post, make sure the terminals are connected well. On the front of the unit, your propane, you have a cover down there for it. Just wanted to show you the regulator. Simply point this toward the tank you wish to be using, and lefty-loosey to open. Again, your pass-through storage. You installed a little battery operated light here. And your awning. About covers everything on the outside. Let's go take a look on the inside. Coming inside your door, first and foremost, I want you to know, and everyone that's camping with you to know, where the fire extinguisher is in case of emergency. Fire extinguisher is going to be located by the entry doorway. Coming inside the unit here, I'm going to turn some lights on. Down here on the floor real quick, just want to mention inside of your cabinet here is your 12 volt carbon monoxide detector. The reason I mention this 12 volt, it's always running off your battery. So if you're going to be gone for the day, disconnect your battery to keep that from running your battery post down. Up here on the wall, control panel. This is for your awning. Simply point it at the control panel and change lighting. Or point it at the awning outside. Here's your lighting. Awning in and out. I'm going to go ahead and run your slide out. While that's running out, talk about this 110 here. Down here is where you check your tanks. To the left is where you turn on your hot water heater. To the right is where you turn on your water pump. To check your tanks, just simply press this. See, brand new battery, and all your other tanks are empty. Sorry. Just read the light on the bottom here. Continue setting your slide out. I wanted you to hear that grinding noise. Don't worry, there's nothing grinding. That's just the slide setting itself. It does not hurt to hear that for a second or two. Coming around your unit, self-explanatory microwave. You have a light, an exhaust fan. Up here, turn this to light, hit your spark, and there's your flame. Down below your stove is your access panel to your breaker box and fuse box. It looks like you got all 15s in here. Highly recommend having a handful of those with you when you go camping. We have those in our store as well. Coming to your Nordic Gold fridge. Settings are pretty easy. Turn left to auto. Auto means when you're plugged in, it's running off electricity. As soon as you unplug, it switches to gas. Shut it off or switch to just gas. Temperature change. 5 being coldest. Your Fury on TV. Sound system above there. Of course, your double bunks. Here on the wall is your thermostat. It is off right now. Simply turn it on, set it to the desired temperature. Coming into your bathroom, main thing I want to mention in here is this is where your 110 with GFCI reset is at. You also have a hand crank open and hand switch exhaust. A little plumbing to maintain. Just keep an eye on your PEX down here. Make sure nothing starts leaking. You are bouncing a house down the road. Change your sofa into a bed real quick for you. Simply pull to the side. Jackknife. A little bit of storage underneath. You have your smoke alarm. Come back into the bedroom. A little light on there. Hand light here. It is prepped for a TV. You can put a TV on that mount right there. Storage. And under bed storage. Accessible from outdoors. That about covers everything on the inside. It's like we're leaving the campsite. First and foremost, make sure everything is clear so that the slide can come in. You don't want nothing to hinder that slide coming in. Simply press in. To go through the unit, make sure all your lights are off. Left mounted secure. Again, hearing that is not a problem. Come outside your unit. Close your door. Lock your door. Deadbolt your door. Lift and turn your handle over your door. You want your exterior door to be nice and secure. We'll go around. We'll lift up all of our leveling jacks. Bring all 4 of them back up. Hook up your hitch work. Unplug your power and your gas and water and head up to the dump station. At the dump station, you can take this hose that comes in your convenience pack and hook it up to your dump here. First thing you do is pull your black handle. Pull that black handle, just let it run until it sounds like it's no longer. Then you're going to switch over and pull your gray handle. Your gray handle is going to be your cleaner waters, your sinks and your showers. It's going to wash your hose out for you. You're going to get done, you're going to come back here and conveniently store your sewage hose inside the bumper. Nice sanitary place for it. Again, we thank you guys for your purchase. We hope you enjoy this trailer for many years to come. Happy camping.